Hey guys, welcome to the second guitar lesson I'm going to do for the Patreon. I've been kind of like making a list of things I want to talk about over these things, like kind of cool, like special little lessons that I wouldn't really talk about if we were doing this one-on-one, because it's a very like blanketed form. But one thing I came up with, which we can tie into Allegiant and a few other bands, is the use of blues scales in metal. Because I'm sure everybody, when you all start, it's right, and then you learn that extra note, right, and then you kind of just like, you play that and play that and play that, maybe you play some blues songs, and then you're kind of over it for the most part. You don't really come back to it. It's kind of like a bad word. At least for me. Like, I work blues festivals in the summer, and sometimes, dude, seriously, 1, 4, 5 progressions all day, I want to kill myself. But yeah, blues is awesome, but I think it's kind of like, if you use it sparingly, it can be really, really special. So I'm going to give you a few examples of when we use it in Allegiant, and then we'll go into some other examples in some other bands. Obviously, the end there, that is totally not blues, but the rest of it, all blues based. Okay, the cool thing about putting the blues notes in this, or blues scales in songs like this, is that you don't expect it. That's one of those things where it's like completely out of left field that when you do it. So in metal, some of the old Megadeth stuff is very blues. I mean, it couldn't be any more blues. Tornado of Souls, it's just the blues scale. And then, of course, like High Speed Dirt. Like straight up blues. Like there's a lot of blues going on in Megadeth, but you don't really expect it in modern metal at all. So I gave you the renewal. The second one I think I did in my second solo in Iconic Images. So you can see in those examples that where you wouldn't expect a blues scale, definitely in those songs, you know what I mean? But when you do put them in, it's like it's both familiar and it's also fresh take. So I guess the long story short is, don't necessarily discount the blues scale in some of those early pentatonic stuff in some of your work, because it can really make something special. It's kind of out of the box thinking by thinking in the box, if that means. So, alright, I'll see you guys later. Rock on.